Oh, I'm a questionable authority. I have a YouTube channel, but I was just told by someone down there these guys were racist, so I wanted to come get this conversation. Thank you.
You can't give me the right to be a human being. I'm wrong with that right. Now you can keep me from having that if you've got all the policemen and all the jobs on your side.
While I was in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho to document a freedom rally, I ran into an interesting character. As the group was marching down the street towards Independence Point, I was distracted by an onlooker yelling that we were all racist without knowing anything about us. I initially stopped to question him why he felt this way, and I was told I was racist for being in that group that contained a couple of Proud Boys. Now I'll just say I'm aware of the group and the controversy surrounding it. And I'm also aware that most of the controversy was created by corporate-backed media, and we all know their stellar record of telling the truth and not furthering the divide and conquer agenda of the elites. I'm also aware that, like any group, there may be individuals that say or do things not everybody in the group subscribes to. A perfect example is this rally. I don't believe in the flag a lot of these people so proudly carried down the streets, asking their masters to allow them to go back to work again. To me, that flag is a symbol of their own oppression. It represents that it's okay to have a small group of people thinking they have a higher claim to your life and property than you do. These are also the same people that have removed the freedom of Americans with these draconian stay-at-home orders. Yet I was out there documenting and standing with them for the idea of having freedom restored. Now, if you want to see my style of restoring freedom and how it differed from just politely asking permission, check out my video of what I did right after this rally to take some freedom back in my own community. Unfortunately, since I was live streaming with my phone, the initial conversation was missed because the stream was dropped. Let me suffice it to say, he ended the conversation because he had no logical argument to my questioning of his views. Later on, when Republic pointed out to me that he was back and on a street corner just across from the rally, I couldn't help but give him a second opportunity to plead his case and point out the lack of ethics and logic that exist in his viewpoint. I apologize for the crappy picture quality. As I said, I was live streaming and sometimes low bandwidth can give a bad picture. I've edited the audio so you can better hear his responses to me. I hope you enjoy this and get something out of it, as this SJW, educated by your friends at Google, proves logic doesn't come easy to him, but bigotry does. And of course, while you're watching, remember to hit the like button, share this video on all your social media platforms, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave me a comment with your thoughts.
So we're gonna go we'll see if we can get him to talk again here. The fuck, man? Oh, there we go. Hey, did you want to make any more statements about the Proud Boys being racist?
Well, you Googled the Proud Boys?
No, yeah, go ahead. You're live on the internet right now, so go ahead and make any statement you want, bro.
Straight up Google them. And they're literally a far-right, white supremacist group that encourages violence. That's like their entire...
Oh, so Google them, okay? You believe that Google actually gives you, like, true, actual, real results when you Google it? They're not filtered in any way?
No, yeah, Google is...
So you know that Google filters information to you, but yet you're still going to believe what the results Google gives you?
Yeah, the results Google's given me, and I'm going to believe some experiences that I've heard people tell me about.
Oh, but you haven't had an experience yourself. You've heard secondhand.
No, I have literally seen the Proud Boys in events like this.
Well, so you said earlier, if there was a minority walking down the street, what would you say? You want to finish that statement? You said earlier, like, well, if there was a minority walking down the street and by these Proud Boys, they'd do something. What were you going to say they'd do? Like, what would be the problem? What problem would they have with it?
I don't know what they do. Okay.
But you're judging them without knowing anything about them. You're the only one espousing hate. That's all I'm trying to say, bro.
Espousing hate?
Yeah.
I'm not wearing the logo of a no.
But you're talking hate. You literally, the words coming out of your mouth are hate, buddy. That's what I'm trying to say. You're the one saying that any of us over there, that just because we're in this group that loves freedom, because there was 2 or 3 guys that decided to wear shirts that you don't like, that the rest of us are all racist. That's what you said earlier, dude.
Straight up, if one of these people was wearing a swastika, would you kick him out of your group?
I'm for freedom, dude. If they're not hurting anyone, they can do whatever the fuck they want, man. Why would I limit someone's speech? Why would I limit their ability to espouse their views? If they have idiotic views, I will let them say them, and we can all go, that's an idiotic way to think. Instead of saying, no, you can't think that, I'll say, let them talk, and we can all recognize that that's a stupid way to think.
Did you tell the Proud Boys to be, excessively proud of being white and hating other races?
Well, they didn't, none of them, because these guys, none of them said anything about that.
Explicitly saying.
Well, so how am I, if they haven't said it, how am I supposed to judge them based on something they haven't said? That's what I'm saying.
Wearing a swastika, you're just going to assume that he's wearing a swastika and he doesn't know what it means, that he just assumed that he's just...
There's lots of different meanings for swastikas. If you studied the Freemasons...
One meaning, though, that's the thing.
So, we have to choose your meaning of what a swastika is, not what the Freemasons is and what other ancient religions' meaning of it is?
Yeah, well, I'm not going to have this conversation when...
Why is that?
6 million dead Jews that can tell you what a swastika means, but they can't because they're...
They can tell us what Hitler used the swastika for, right? So you're judging everyone based on one symbol. Now, I would agree with you, there is some symbols of oppression over there. The American flag is a symbol of oppression, and these guys are kind of ironic to me that they're waving that flag that's actually telling them to stay home. There's a lot of hypocrisy there. I would agree with you. See, you and I do have some common ground, I would imagine. But you're so busy saying, because there's two guys wearing shirts that somebody else told me that people that wear those shirts are racist, that I'm judging everybody over there. It's just a silly mentality, dude. Right? What's a group, dude? We're a bunch of free individuals that showed up to express our freedom against the tyrannical authoritarianism that's going on.
They're telling you to stay home so that you don't get...
Do you understand people are losing their jobs? People are going to die from not being able to feed their families because our economy has been shut down. Do you understand that Chase Morgan, one of the major investment firms in this world, has said the GDP of this country alone is going to drop 30% in the second quarter? Do you think more people are going to die from that or a virus?
Maybe the president should have done something about it when he reached the country instead of...
Well, yeah, he should have let us be free, exactly.
He should have let us be free to go get sick and then...
Hey, you took the risk to come out here, the same as me, dude. So what are you mad at us for coming out and taking the exact same risk you took?
Because we're 6 feet apart. Those ones are 6 feet apart.
So you're not over there. You're away from them. If you don't want to be over there and don't put yourself at risk, you're probably at more risk by getting hit by a car crossing this street statistically than you are dying of coronavirus by going over there.
Yeah. One of these schools has coronavirus.
Yeah.
And some 5 more people get coronavirus.
Yeah. Do you understand? Yeah. So allegedly that's how viruses are spread, right? Yeah. That happens with the flu every day. Yeah, all the time.
It lands on the pig pad.
Happens with viruses every day.
All right, yeah. And let's say that I, am just chilling. I'm at the grocery store because I need to eat.
Right.
I'm at the grocery store.
So you took the risk of going out and finding food. Well, you could hire someone else to do it and drop it off at your doorstep.
Okay, well, let's say the person I hired, all right, touched the pin pad to pay for my groceries, got the virus, spread it to my groceries.
Well, what are you buying at the store that you couldn't provide for yourself if you're not going to leave your house? Can't you grow your own food at your house? Can't you grow tomatoes and stuff like that in your backyard? Shouldn't you be able to have chickens in your backyard so you shouldn't have to leave?
My apartment in a building with my yard that I have in my apartment. I'll just roll.
So shouldn't you be able to find some open land out here and have some animals to support yourself instead of having to rely on other people and take the risk of leaving your house every single day?
This is the dumbest conversation I've had in my...
Why? Because it involves logic?
What?
Because it involves logic and ethics instead of forcing people to do what you want?
Stay home and don't get a goddamn virus.
So why aren't you home? You're literally telling us to stay home and you're out here taking the same risk as the rest of us. It makes no sense. You say that you have logic.
I work there.
Are you working right now?
I'm taking a break.
Yeah, while this entire thing is going on, what are you doing that's essential?
What the fuck are you guys doing this?
Well, you're the one telling us to go home, buddy, not me. I'm asking you, what are you doing that's essential? I love this conversation. Your logic is impeccable.
So stupid. You guys are so fucking dumb right now. How many people are dead?
How many people are gonna die from the depression this causes?
My grandma's fucking dead from the virus, okay?
Oh, what's your name? Let me check it out. Let me find the death certificate. You know that's a lie, dude. Come on. You're just getting all emotional because you had all your logic exposed. This is what happens when you expose the logic of a statist.
Oh my god! Mercy! The irony!
Oh, that was fun, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That guy doesn't like logic. Don't try to talk to him about logic.
Thanks for supporting my channel and work. Links to all the platforms you can find questionable authority on are in the description below. And there's lots of ways to help me grow and dedicate more time to this channel. Of course, links to PayPal, Dash, Bitcoin, and others are listed. But you don't have to part with your capital to support me. There are ways like downloading the privacy-minded Brave browser using my link below and using it for 30 days, or sign up for a new Hive or Steam account and earn cryptocurrency for yourself for doing what you already do on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, and at the same time, I'll earn crypto for your upvotes and comments.